So in the last class, in the last session, we have discussed about how to capitalize certain words or certain designations depending upon whether they come before the name or after the name. So in continuation to that, today we are going to continue the capitalizing the words or sentences thing. So I'll start with one of the important things in capitalizing certain words. So that would be directions. So usually directions are actually broadly considered into two types. So one is direction is taken as a name, as a proper noun. Another one is direction is taken as a relative direction thing. Like for example, if I say North India, South India, or North America, South America, here I'm not talking about the direction. Here I'm talking about the big space which is divided into particular regions. So here it is acting as a name, as a proper noun. While in case, if I say you have to travel towards the north, or if you have to travel to the north of Madhya Pradesh or something like that, here basically I'm talking about the direction. So whenever direction comes as a name, as a proper noun, we have to capitalize the first letter. Suppose in case if it comes as a direction, we should not capitalize the direction, this thing. So if you see here, there are two examples. The first one is the Patels have moved to the southwest. So if you see here, southwest is not talking about direction, it is talking about a region divided into certain parts. So that is the reason we have capitalized S in the southwest. And if you see in the second example, Jim's house is 2 miles north of Otterbein. So here if you see, here we are talking about the relativeness here. If you see 2 miles north of Otterbein. So Otterbein is taken as a compass direction, and from there we are taking whether to go to north or south, and here we have mentioned 2 miles of north. So here basically I'm talking about the compass directions. So it is talking about a movement in certain direction, not the location. So that is the reason why I have not capitalized the N in the north. Here it is acting as in the first example, here it is acting as a proper noun, as a name. Here it is acting as a direction. So that is the reason we have not capitalized it. And we'll see certain examples here in continuation to the one which I have mentioned. So we'll do some practice so that we'll get familiarized with this usage. So the first example is the North Pole. So can anyone say if there is anything wrong or if it is fine?
And should be capital, North Pole the please.
Okay. So basically North Pole is it is on the northern hemisphere. So here basically we are talking about the name only. Here we are talking about the region only, not necessarily the direction. So N has to be capitalized as Swap mentioned. So it has to be capitalized because it is a proper noun, not the relative direction. In the second example, is there anything wrong or is it fine?
Surya, in the first example only, pole P should not be capitalized for what?
North Pole, if not the North Pole, T has to be capitalized because it is the first letter. North Pole, N has to be capitalized. Pole, I think if it's pole is also a name, then it would be capitalized. I'm not so sure if pole is the name or not.
Because I think you have capitalized. Because in East Coast, for example, I think they capitalize both E and C. So using that here, I think
East Coast is fine, but I am not so sure about North Pole thing because pole, North Pole, South Pole. Is pole a proper noun or is it this thing? Once again I'll go into it and I'll let you know whether P has to be capitalized or not here.
See, in isolation, the word pole is considered as a common noun, but in the context of North Pole or South Pole, I think it is proper noun. Maybe you can just check that. Yeah.
Right.
I also think so. On Googling, it looks like both N and P are capital.
Okay, so I think in isolation, if we mention it as separate thing, then it would act as a common noun. So as we know, common noun P cannot be capitalized. But in case if you're talking about the proper name, just like South, suppose East India or something like that, then I think then it would be capitalized because the whole North Pole is acting as a proper noun here. So I think P has to be capitalized there. So yeah, this is the thing. And we'll go to the second example here, South Korea. Can you say if it is right or wrong? Right. So South Korea, it is a complete name. South Korea, North Korea, just like it is acting as a proper noun here, not any common noun. If we say Korean countries or something like that, then K would be capitalized and C would be small, because country is a common noun. But here South Korea is complete noun, it is a name. So S has to be capitalized and K has to be capitalized. So we'll move to the third example, which is East Coast. So can anyone say if it is right or wrong?
Both E and C should be capital because it's a region.
Right. So East Coast is a name, it is a proper noun. Basically it is talking about the region which is towards the coastline, eastern coastline. So East Coast, both E and C have, they both have to be capitalized here because that is a proper noun. And if we see the fourth example, which is West Elm Street, can anyone say if it is right or wrong?
Not sure the S should be capital in street, but West Elm should be capital.
Okay.
W should, okay.
It's fine.
Actually, the whole word is fine. West Elm Street is actually the name of a particular place actually. So basically it is acting as a proper noun. If we separate street and if we use street in a different context, then street would become a common noun, then we will not capitalize S. But here in this case, West Elm Street, these three words together is a name. So W has to be capitalized, E has to be capitalized, and S also has to be capitalized here. So West Elm Street would be the thing here. And we'll move to the fifth example. Sorry? I could not hear you, Kartika. This one, huh? Yeah. Travel north for 12 miles, then take the second exit. Okay. Any other inputs?
N should be small direction.
Okay. So as Karthik and Sinha mentioned, N has to be in small letter because north is not the region name, or it is not talking about particular region. It is talking towards a compass direction. They are basically saying travel towards north for 12 miles. That is what they are saying here. So here it is acting as a compass direction, not necessarily the name. So that is the reason N has to be in small letter here in this thing. And we'll move to the other example. This thing, the Midwest. Is it right or wrong?
M should be capital.
Yeah. So Midwest is also a region here. So it is also acting as a proper noun. So M has to be capitalized in Midwest in this thing. We'll move to certain other examples in continuation to it. So if you see in the first example in this slide, the south side of Chicago. Can anyone say if there is anything right or wrong? Should any alterations required here?
Yes, should be. I think S should be small.
Yeah, it's more like a direction.
Okay. Yes, S should be in small letter because it is acting as a compass direction. So it is saying south side of Chicago. Chicago is taken as a base or this thing, and from there we are talking about a relative direction here. So south S has to be capitalized in the south side. And in the next example, if you see north of Main Street.
Just a quick correction there. Why don't I just very quickly share my screen?
I'll stop sharing.
Just check it online, so you can see Southside itself is the name of the place. here. Please continue, Surya.
Yeah, 1 second. So south side of Chicago, basically it depends upon the context and how exactly we use here. So if you see south side of Chicago, basically in a normal context, if you say south side of Madhya Pradesh or south side of Telangana or south side of Assam, if you say such things, definitely south side is talking about the direction in related to that particular place.
Yeah.
So in that case, S has to be in small letter. But in our example, just now as Chaitanya mentioned, south side is a name. It is actually a place in the Chicago. So because if it is acting as a name, S has to be capitalized in this way. Suppose if we are talking of south side of something like Kashmir, then S has to be in capital letters, because here it is, the context of south side is actually giving a direction relative to Kashmir. This thing, taking Kashmir as a base. So in case of Chicago, it is an exception, because I just got to know that there is a place called south side of Chicago there. So in that case, if there is really a place like south side in particular place, then it would be a name. If not, the context is direction. So we'll go to next example, which is north of Main Street. Can you say anything? Any changes required here?
I think that is correct. North is the starting of the sentence. It should anyway be capitalized. Right?
So how about now?
Yeah, then here I guess we can
Should be small.
in a small letter.
Right. So if it is starting the sentence, then definitely direction has to be capitalized. But in case if it is giving just like the above example, if it is talking about the direction, taking other place as base, it has to be in small letter. And we'll see the next example. Here if you see, I saw the geese fly south for the winter. So is it fine, or are there any changes required here in this sentence? Sorry, Kartika, should
be small because south, no.
Right, that's true. S has to be small. If you see here, what exactly we are saying is all the G's are flying towards south. So they're not saying that they're flying to India or they're flying to some other place. So basically they are giving a direction, in which direction they are flying. So it is acting as a compass direction. So that is the reason why S has to be in small letter. If they say any name, any proper noun or any region name, then they would be in capital letter. So it is the same. And we'll go to the next example. North by northwest. Can you even say, is there anything, are there any changes required here, or is it fine?
Both ends should be capital.
Okay. So here in this case, both north by northwest in this thing, both ends have to be capitalized. Actually, north by northwest is a name. It is actually a name of the movie also here. So in this thing, north by northwest is not talking about a direction. It is not giving any compass direction here or there. So it is talking about a name basically. It is acting as a proper noun. That is the reason why it is both has to be in capital letter. If we say travel towards north of northwest, 10 mile travel towards 10 mile travel 10 miles towards north of northwest, then this would become small letter. Then N would become small letter and northwest would become capital only, because northwest is the region and N is a direction. If we say, suppose if I say travel 12 miles north of northwest, in such a case, this N would be small letter because it is acting as a direction, and this N would be in capital letter because that is the region. Yes. So this is how it would be. So I'll move to the next one. Northwest Passage. Is it fine, or are there any changes required in this thing?
I think it's correct.
It's correct.
Right. So both Northwest Passage and East St. Louis are correct only because they are actually the names. They're not talking about any compass directions here. So they both have to be in capital letters only. Northwest N and East St. Louis, this thing. So this is about the directions. Does anyone have any doubts in capitalizing direction names or region names? So in that case, we'll move to the next topic about within the capitalization. There are certain things like usually we have days in a week, likewise we have months in a year, and we'll have specific time periods or specific holidays or specific seasons, such things. So even though we get confused, like they're all names, but not necessarily all of them are proper nouns. Certain things are actually common nouns. So starting with this thing, any day in a week, say for example Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all of them are actually proper nouns. If you see all the months like January, February, March, April, they are also proper nouns. So all the time we have, as we know, we have to capitalize the proper nouns. So if you see Halloween is a holiday, so in this case H would be in capital letter, and October, November, December, these are all months, they are also a proper nouns, so they O also has to be capitalized here in this case. And if you see Friday is a week, it is a day in a week, so this has to be also capitalized. But if you see winter, spring or fall, these three are seasons. Seasons are actually not proper nouns, even though we get confused that we are capitalizing October, we are capitalizing Friday because it is a name. Winter is also a name, why can't it get capitalized? Actually winter is winter, spring, fall, these things are actually common nouns. Just like the example which I mentioned, countries. If I say country, then country cannot be a proper noun because I'm not specific to which country am I talking about. Suppose if I say India or if I say Korea, then that becomes a proper noun because it is talking about a name given to a particular region. So what exactly winter, summer means, it is a particular period of time in a year. This is the month. But in case of Friday and Friday, Sunday, Monday, these things, they're actually a correct time period which starts from this time into this time. Well, in case of winter, spring and summer, fall, this thing, seasons are not a particular time period or this thing. They're usually divided, the year is divided into 4 broad time periods, and the time periods, we are not sure which time it begins and which time it ends. And basically it is acting as a common noun given to a particular period of time, not specific to a one day or one this thing. So winter, spring or fall actually are not proper nouns, so they cannot get capitalized. They have to be in small letters only. So in this case, W in winter, spring in S, fall in F, fall, F in fall. And in case of summer, S all have to be in small letters only. But are there any exceptions? When exactly can we capitalize these seasons? So suppose if we are using winter, these seasons as a proper noun. Say for example, if you see here, the fall 1999 semester. So the fall 1999 is a name. It is not basically talking about the season. What happened is, usually any historic event happens in any year. Like for example, if it happens in a summer, or if you, so for example, Summer Olympics starts in June or July. So Summer Olympics, I'm not talking summer as a season. I'm giving it as a name. I'm talking it as a title. So Summer Olympics together stands as a title given to an event. So whenever this season is used as a proper noun or it is used as the name, then season name would be capitalized. In other cases, it cannot get capitalized because it is a common noun. It is not a proper noun. So this is the thing. So I'll give you some examples so that we'll get even more familiarized with this thing. So we'll start with the practice here. So the first thing is, the maid comes on Tuesdays and Fridays. Is it fine, or are there any minor changes required in this sentence?
Correct.
Right. So basically Tuesday and Friday, as I mentioned, a day in a week, month in a year, they have to be capitalized. So here Tuesday and Friday, they both have to be capitalized. So this sentence is right here. I'll move to the second example. My doctor's appointment is on Monday afternoon. Right, Monday has to be in capital letters because it is a day in a week. It is a proper noun. On which day it is happening? It is happening on Monday, on this thing. So it is a proper noun. And if you observe here, I did not capitalize afternoon. The reason is afternoon, morning, evening is also, they are also not a proper noun, just like the season. They are usually given a time period, usually any non-specific time period, they are given it a name, like just like how summer, spring, this thing, how they exactly act as a common noun. Here in this case also, afternoon, morning, this thing, usually they are also common nouns. They are not actually proper noun. They are not talking about any specific thing which is happening. So that is the reason afternoon, morning, this thing are not capitalized. So whenever you see afternoon, this thing, day divided into four, usually four timings like evening, night, this thing, you cannot capitalize the first letter of the timing, this thing, and you cannot capitalize the season, but you should have to capitalize the Monday or January, this thing. So that is the reason I have not capitalized day here in this thing. And I'll move to the third one. Your birthday is in March, right? So is it fine, or should we add and should we change anything here?
M should be capitalized.
Right, M has to be capitalized because March is a name, it is a proper noun. So Thanksgiving in November, Christmas in December, and New Year's in January. North America has a lot of winter holidays. So is it right, or are there any changes in this sentence required?
November, December, January should be capitalized, and winter should be small.
Okay. Right. Actually, that's true. So November, December, January have to be capitalized because they are proper nouns. And North America has a lot of winter holidays. Here in this case, winter should be a small letter. Winter holidays is not a name. It is not a proper noun. So it is a common noun, just like countries on this thing. So winter cannot, should not be capitalized here. And if you see this fifth example, many animals hibernate in.
Remove extra space after November.
After. Oh yeah, yes. Actually, those things have already been identified by PPT. I actually disabled them all so that no one could identify it. Yeah. So we'll see the fifth example. Many animals hibernate in the winter. So is it fine?
Correct.
So that's true. Many animals hibernate in the winter. So basically, we're talking about hibernation in a period which is winter. So which is a common noun, not a proper noun. So a W has to be in small letter. And if you see the sixth example.
So one quick question here: does it need the article?
Because hibernate, they cannot hibernate in any sea. We are not specifically talking about the winter, right? If I say many animals hibernate because I'm specifically talking about winter, it has to be in capital letters. Because if I don't put the here, then it becomes a non-specific usage. So the article is usually used when we are very definite about that particular thing, that particular location or particular thing or particular season. So the is.
You can just select it once.
Yeah, there is a use case where you can say many animals hibernate during winter. It's not necessary at all.
Right.
In this context, intuitively, I also think the will come. It sounds better when I use the here, but I don't see a use for the article there. Yeah.
Okay, let me again check this because I have taken this directly from this thing. I'll once again check this thing. So we'll go to the sixth example. It's that time of year again when winter blankets all creatures with somniferous snow and whispers to them, rest, children, rest. So are there any changes required in this thing, or is it fine?
I think it's correct.
Okay. So as I mentioned, whenever we have a season first letter cannot be capitalized because it is talking about common noun. But if you observe in this sentence, winter is not a common noun here. So basically it is talking about its time in the year. There is something which blankets all the creatures here. So what exactly is that thing? So here winter,
Snow.
the context of
Snow is blanketing, right?
Yeah, snow is blanketing. So if you see here, winter is in this context, winter is not talking about the time period. Usually the reason why winter, summer, they cannot be capitalized, basically they are talking about a time period, non-specific time period. But here in this case, winter is acting as a title. It is acting as a proper noun here. When winter blankets all creatures, then this is what it happens. If I remove winter, what blankets? Can we say when season blanket this thing? So here winter is basically acting as a proper noun. So in this particular context, winter is not talking about but time period. It is basically talking about a title. It is acting as a proper noun which blankets all creatures. Just like the fall semester 1999. How exactly this thing happened? In this case also, winter is acting as a proper noun here. Yeah,
Yeah, one question. Yeah. So let's say in place of winter, let's put snow. It's that time of the year again when snow blankets all creatures and whispers to them, rest, children, rest, right? In that case, yes, we wouldn't put yes as capital there, right? For snow, it will be small yes for snow, right?
Sinada, that's right actually. See, I think this particular sentence, whether or not to capitalize that winter, has to be decided based on the context in which this sentence comes. So, for example, I think this sentence is probably taken from a fairy tale or something like that, where the season winter is personified. So, when I say personified, it is considered as a person or thing or some kind of a special entity. And that is the reason I believe they have capitalized winter over here. That personification is why they have capitalized the winter.
So as Sai mentioned, here if you see the fall 1999, fall is not talking about a particular time period. So basically when I say summer, usually summers are hot, winters are cold, like this. So there it is acting as a common noun with some characteristics. But if you see the fall 1999, here I am not talking about the season here. I'm basically talking about a particular time period, a particular event which happened. And the fall 1919 semester is acting as a title. Just like that, here if you see the winter, here when winter blankets all the creature. So basically it is not talking about the time period which is not blanketing. It's basically talking about the title, this thing. So I think there should be a context which has to be provided before, as Sai mentioned, as personification has to be done to winter. So I think that would give even more better idea about why winter is being properly used, why it is being used as a proper noun, not the common noun. So because it is in this context, it is used as a proper noun, which is a name. So not the time period which I'm talking about. So that is the reason why here it is capitalized in this particular sentence. So I'll move to the 7th example here. If you see, in June, Summer Olympics is going to happen. Is it right, or are there any changes required in this case?
I think it's right.
So basically Summer Olympics, I am not talking about the particular season. Here Summer Olympic is acting as a name. So basically Summer Olympics is an event. So it is not, I'm not talking about the any season in a year. Here summer, basically, even though it is a usually a season name, but here in this case, in this context, summer is acting as an event. So Summer Olympics is going to happen. So that is the reason why summer, S in summer is capitalized, and Olympics, as we know, it is a title, this too. So O is capitalized here in this case. If we go to last example, Southern California is having its smogiest summer in nearly a decade. So are there any changes required, or is it fine?
I think it's fine.
Right. So if you see it's smogiest summer, so I'm talking about the particular season only. I'm not talking about a title. I'm not talking about an event. I'm not talking about a persona here. I'm giving directly, summer is directly talking about a season. So which is a common noun. So when summers, winters, springs, when they are used as a season, they have to be in small letter. In case if they are used as an event name, or if they are used as a person name, or if they are used about the particular historic event which has happened in that name, in that context, they have to be in capitalized, because they become proper noun then. In other cases, like for example in this thing, if it is just used as a time period, just as a season, because it is common noun, we cannot capitalize it. So that is the thing with the days of the week, months in a year, and seasons thing.